Here we go for VP versus OG. They've got long control, have VP, and they've got utility as well. 2 smokes on Electronic and Fame, couple of flashes in play as well. And they have delayed it. That's a re-smoke actually from Viku. Might not hold them at bay too much, but I'm pretty sure he just accidents Jame there. Wasn't necessarily sure that's the player he was aiming at, just flicks him at range. And they might be allowing VP to jump up onto the site for the plant here, but Mikey is still in that get-right position, and Fiku's got an extra kill from the new box. The Electronic lurk-up shot could work really well, though, and he does find Modo. That's a huge little roll that Electronic put himself in there, and it works beautifully. But still, the frags are back and forth very quickly, and Fiku's in a gorgeous shot. Electronic, he needs one more, and he's found it as well. We had to wait a while to get this one going, but Fiku says hello.
Yeah, and of course Chris is going to be happy about this. I mean, he's just seen one of his players ace in the pistol round. What a play that is from the pole. Had a conversation about Fiku as well. He's been on the team for such a long time that you expect that experience. You expect all those chances that he's been getting to play on big events to pay dividends, and this is where they do. Fiku with a magical play. Look at how snappy that USP was.
I'm just ticking down. That more re-utility usage with Modo towards short. He actually will choose to play close, always playing inside it. This pathing is very cool decision to make when you're on this FAMAS, on this bonus buy, but exposed himself a little bit too soon. Could have gone a bit deeper perhaps, but Mikey was getting baited in, and he uses that new box to deal with Norbert. Bomb plant still not committed to just yet, and he's actually rotating all the way around to ramp already as Mikey, and could have a couple more kills on his plate in front of him. It'll be a decent flash, but then 3 players swing at once. That's good proactivity from VP not to give Mikey 1v1s. But Krisen has found 2 late short, if I'm not mistaken, and he's even found the 3rd as well. Fiku's on Kai. He knows where Electronic is. What a retake. Oh, Mikey has a very favourable angle there, but Flit with the 1 AK they have, he's found the opening, and it's past the parcel. It's now Fame's turn.
Yeah, absolutely. You still have that 1 AK in the hands of Fame. You still have a little bit of util. Big issue is you don't have a single smoke left, so you got to use that one into RCT. You have to be a little bit quicker if you really want to go for that B2B split, and that's exactly what they will do. Buzz passes the first test with flying colors. Krisen good enough on the support as well to secure the second one, and they've left that B-bomb side quite open, but they're picking up every single kill on the way there.
They're going aggressive, close range with the Tech 9. Oh, I thought he maybe had a chance at another one, but Krisen's dealing with it all once again. Jame dancing around, but it's a dance of death, I'm afraid. Krisen's got himself another multi. Is he 9-0 already in this game, or 10-0? This is a brilliant start. Of course, with the Sage, they have much less utility, and OG have put themselves in good positions each time to defend against this play. They hear them running up toward elbow. Great entry from Fame. Still apart here. Krisen might be forced to jump his way up new box, and there we go. Fame is ready for that one. Here's the ticks in the fire. Finally, VP have an advantage in an after plant here.
Oh my god.
There was a re-smoke, but still nades available, and that puts Norbert down to 20. Thankfully, Mikey goes searching a bit too hard, a bit too fast, and Fame will catch that one as well. Big round from Fame. He's going to make it a quad kill to finish it off, from 0-4 to 4-4.
And you're hoping for this one to become consecutive rounds as well. That mid walk into a short exit finally works out. It was a little bit quicker, but you got to keep it going.
Oh, Mikey gets something a little bit more aggressive, trying to keep OG dynamic on this CT side, but Flit is ready for that. They do have the boost on short. Checking toward lower on Modo, but I don't want to stick around that position too long, and Buzz gets spooked by Flit making his way out mid so quickly. PQ has found Electronic in the meantime, though, so back into an even round. And again, VP might have control, but more damage on Norbert, with Fiku still alive in pit being an issue.
Yeah. Buzz is all alone here, though. Needs to be really careful. He's heard a step of the player being on top of the Xbox. Gets one. Is he ready? And is he anticipating the possibility of Flit just walking through? He's going to hear all the steps. And Flit Might have just caught a lovely timing, but
yes.
should not be ready for this. And Moto's just rotating in, but he hasn't seen him. But Buster's around. He's going to get the kill. And now he knows. Now you're hearing the steps, and you know it's just one pair of steps. James all alone with the bomb on his back, open hand. If he goes down, the round is over. And even though he's gotten that kill, the refract comes in from Moto. It was just Norbert, a 1 versus 2 with 26 HP to work with. And definitely no chance. There goes the first one. Missed shot though, and Norbert has played this one to perfection. You've got Electronic, Fame, and Flit on the team. Well, guess who's going to be the hero? It's none of them.
There were good times. I think Fame was really the man at the time that put himself on the map massively with how well he was playing on that roster. Electronic. Oh, that's not a deep touch. Cross smoke, and Krisen is not ready for Electronic to already be shifting up close to it. They try and be assertive and flash through that smoke, but Electronic too far up. Second kill of the game for him, and they know that Buzz is locked in toward Get Right as well. A boost towards short could work for something, but it would have to be a tasty flick from Modo, and he can't find it. 5 versus 3. OG should be saving here.
Yeah. Worst part about all of this, Buzz wants to save as well, but he's probably not going to get the chances, so he has to start moving forward, and actually, he's found a double kill. I don't think that changes the round too much. If he does find the third, then you can definitely put your money that Fico and Mikey would have been sprinting in towards the A-bomb side. I mean, it's not like Buzz really had a choice, right? A couple years ago, you would be remembering Lambert. Yeah. Lambert is the name.
Oh, James going for a pick toward B this time. I know it's against a pretty low investment, but that's a nice opening.
It was Lambert's era, baby.
Yeah.
France back on the map.
Prison. Oh, he's got one, and he's got away. That is cheekiness at its utmost. He might even be going in for a second. What's the gun? No way he gets a second. Krisen, you naughty boy. How have you got away with this? He's got an AK picked up now as well. If he wins this duel top mid, I will go crazy. But he's got one bullet in the AK, and he's so worried about lower. James looking to duel it. Oh, the one bullet could have worked. His crosshair placement wasn't even that bad. But James has restored some sense to this round now.
Yeah, that was such a quick shot from James. Absolutely needed to hit it, but the round is still going. Moto's dropped another one, and they have the bomb on their backs. Molotov not going to go in the right spot, and Buzz will just line him up and mow him down. It's Krisen to start, and it's Buzz to finish. New boys on the block. OG back on the board.
Will be allowed to fall away for now. It is already up with the Galil, and actually Krisen's got utility drawn. This could be good timing on this version. There we go. There's one. It really should be two. There is some more blind players to deal with, and actually in the end it takes James Trade to get the kill on Krisen. So they've got a 4v3, but again Mikey is here. Great catch on the first, and that is James down as well. The AWP has been picked back up, damage back and forth between both teams, and somehow it's down into a 2 versus 2. Mikey's got ramp control, has to push through the molly, and he gets the first. Buzz got the, I think the second immediately, or the first of those two on Electronic.
It's really difficult to know what to expect out of this OG team with the amount of practice they've been taking in. And the lack thereof of fish shows, but there's no lack of headshots this time around. This is fantastic from Flit.
Gorgeous.
Imagine they lose the round now, by the way.
I know, wouldn't that be something? Fiku is still here. It's a 2v4, but obviously Flit is low from his heroics. Flit had a very slow start to this game, but that is the Flit we know and love. That was very impressive. Not to first and to triple down. Fiku's trying to tap away, and he has found Electronic. And the Flit position, of course, is known about that. He was in mid a lot later on, or earlier on. And now Fiku is fakely shooting toward the site. Great check on Flit. And now, as you say, we have that rotation coming in from Buzz toward Long. It's not being looked at right now by James. He could get blindsided here. He's worried about that short position, expecting both to be there, but Buzz is going to have to make noise. So James is going to have to look for it, and he finds him. That's good heads-up play by James. It's now all down to Fiku. He had an ace in the pistol. He needs another ace here. Spots the first, but James got too good a position, and VP will at least get 4 at half.
The only. So you'd want to see a little bit more, and you know what? I don't want to be the one to throw shadow on good things, but VP have 4 rounds, and one of them required a 1 versus 2 clutch from Norbert. The other required a triple entry from Flit on middle.
That's a very good point, actually. Yeah, I mean, it could have been a lot worse without that Norbert clutch. It was a very unlikely one, too. Great opening from Buzz. Electronic is kind of caught in no man's land, pushing in tunnels at the worst possible time when it's a really tough shot to hit when you've got two heads to react to, popping up from lowers. And Crizzen still lurking in mid as well. They're trying to be a nuisance. They actually bring the bomb back to that position. VP are split in decent areas to counter what OG are planning here, but gonna have to hit the shots.
Yeah, Crizzen's found himself in a great position though. There goes the peak. Spots out one. That's not going to give away too much. Now they realize it's going to be a beat play, and Norbert from the back of the side taps two of them down. And this pistol round is just going great right now for Virtus.pro. Fame with another. And it's again Norbert with the impact. Pistol round will go their way. Moto 23 HP and a 1 versus 4. This dream is going to turn into a nightmare really soon.
Norbert has played whack-a-mole this whole round, and he's got his reward. He will not be whacked out of the round. A little bit, of course, at the beginning of this year. But now, other teams are taking that mantle. Norbert looking to do some work with the MP9 once again, and he's found his kill. Oh, James gets owned by Fiku. And they're out long, and it's a 2v4 in this opening gun round. OG should just go together, not take too many risks, and now figured out where one more player is playing from. That is Flit, and, well, he's trying to leap away, but with his mate, Fame, being taken down, he's just stuck in the smoke, and will go down. Great opening gun round for OG.
Now just an in-game leader, but still a fragging one.
Nice shot. Yeah, I think with Crizzen, I had a chance, actually, I think pretty sure you did too, right? To say hi to him at the Copenhagen Major.
I've talked to him a lot now.
Yeah. And I think the main thing that sort of, I guess you could say is a good personality trait for Crizzen, he's almost too humble. Like, you know,
he's a sweetheart, isn't he?
He's a lovely guy.
Yeah,
and
it's like you're talking to a guy that's level 7 on Faceit. That's how humble he is. And he's one of the best up-and-coming in-game leaders in the world.
Yeah, without a doubt. I think, is it his younger brother who's really good as well at Counter-Strike? Yeah. I can't remember. But yeah, I think there's a lot of Counter-Strike DNA in that family. And obviously, he was making notes. He's one of the best teams in the world going at each other's throats. In Copenhagen, Electronic is not being checked, being baited in pit, and sure, Buzz may get the kill, Jay may go down, but Electronic has got things all under control here. And now Crizzen is left alone in mid.
There you go. First one picked up. We were just talking about him. Does he clutch up a 1 versus 3? Never mind. Electronic with a great play to reposition in towards the long doors. Crizzen just wasn't ready for the angle.
I actually don't know how Electronic's got to manage to get away from that. He tried.
No idea.
Manages to jump away from the corner of elbow there. Got somebody down so low now. Norbertson spotted him. It's really awkward. He's about to be swarmed, and Fiku, he'll pounce. And with Electronic so low from earlier on, Fame might have to peek and take initiative here. 45 seconds. OG are making their way up. Like to peek with him, and it works to perfection. That's what you want to see. Teamwork from VP. Electronic will deal with Crizzen even on that low health. It's Modo on 8 health. And stuck on long, just looking for 1 kill to get out. Almost dies. Good God.
Yeah, that was risky. I saw him get that inertia to actually go for the jump. I was like, oh no, you don't want that momentum, Chief. Not now. Hoping to walk away with it. It's quite risky though, especially with Electronic's position in towards despawn right now. Moto could go down after time. That would be a complete disaster. He's going to have $1,050, and yeah, Electronic will take him down. It's not going to be after time, so this is a bit of a silver lining here, but either way, VP are looking really solid right now on the CT side, and we can start having the conversation right now.
Popping his way up towards short is Modo. Game continues to peak wider, and time is going to start to become an issue. We've got 30 seconds. There was a re-smoke on short, and now a lurk smoke to push out towards short from OG, but Jamer has caught Buzz already. And Electronic is just waiting to throw in this flash to peek, and he'll absolutely nail it. Mikey and Fiku down immediately. And unfortunately, it'll be too much to deal with, and that's just unfortunate. Modo will trade his own teammate, and now he's stuck on the side. 1 versus 3. Loves him first. Ooh, no skip on the second. No, he's missed it. Now he's caught absolutely no man's land. This time he'll absolutely go down after time. And what did we say, Teddy? He's got $100 in the bank.
It feels really bad putting all the blame on one player, and it definitely isn't the case. But on a map like this, too, you really need your oper in those key moments. It's not too late for him to turn it around.
Mikey's having a slow game as well, which is not what we wanted to see from this edition, and his round hasn't started too well either.
There you go.
That's a surprising loss, but thankfully Flip will still get that one kill, and
the bomb's down.
The bomb is in score. That is the worst possible outcome, and Buzz can't win the duel on Fame. Oh, that's painful for OG. Norbert will catch him in the side, and Electronics' mind is blown, apparently.
Quite literally. It's good to see that Electronics having fun, though.
It is, right? I feel like it's been very easy to see a VP that's a bit tilted, but that is going to be something that's going to give them a lot of joy, that's for sure. Electronic holds on, and look at Flit. He's back, isn't he? He had a very slow start to this game. I think he was like 0-6 or something, but he's up to 15-15, had 2 really big rounds, and he keeps going aggressive, and they keep pinning OG back. It's a brilliant recovery from VP. They will take Dust 2. No, I'm not either. And, you know, what's interesting about the Veto as well is, you know, Anubis is a map that VP don't play a hell of a lot on. If we do get to that decider, sure, it's not a map that OG
played it
love,
only twice.
Yeah, not much at all. And Ancient is one VP do go to a lot, but again, it's one of their maps which is really very up and down for them in recent times. OG, decent at the level they've been playing at on this map, but as you rightly said earlier, it's a very different level that VP have been playing at. Electronic will remove Mikey off the bat. And Buzz, oh my word, VQ. I was about to mention something else, but Fame's headshot with the dualies has taken my attention, and we'll have a path to get in toward the A site. Buzz, close CT already. Wanting to be a peek here from James, but he might get overrun. And the trader, of course, is quite far away. Unfortunately for VP, Fame have got them locked in, but Modo's fighting. And the bomb can now finally get tapped at least and probably go down, but he's trying the duel first. And Electronic will find it. I feel like there, Ted, it's a very sort of nitpicky criticism, but committing to the extra money from the plant probably would have been advisable.
Some good and some not so good results, but there hasn't been a long line and sequence of only negativity when it comes down to that engine from VP, and it's been looking a lot better recently. I say that. This round is not looking too great.
Good openings for OG. Off the back of Crizzen and Modo, but Fame's going hunting, as you know you have to with the SMGs, and he gets a free AK upgrade now as well.
They're first to go B.
Game is still in Jag too, and as you say, they have actually got them locked in somewhat right now with that position of Fame. James needs one, he gets one. It's a bit whiffy, but he gets it over the line. That gives Fame a wonderful opportunity. Modo is a dead man walking in. He's the bomb carrier. Surely he gets caught. That changes the round totally. Bomb lost under Fame's control. Electronic has still got them locked in.
Yeah, and Fame's got a Molotov. He can even spot the cross here for Electronic to make sure that he can't get killed from the ramp, and they know exactly where those remaining 2 players are. Electronic spotted the smoke, nothing more towards the back, so he can guess that they've just left cave and they're going to try and double up and play this one together. VP have a really good read on the situation.
Electronic, good timing on this swing. It's going to be easy. You know what? Mikey does well to find the 1 kill, but obviously you can't just 360 like that when VP pinch to perfection.
A lot of good things we saw from Buzz as well. Fiku had his moments. Those are probably the players that you're looking at and anticipating to open things up on the T side.
There's an opening for Buzz again. He's looking for a response. Jane will not react to the first player he sees in his peripheral jumping up towards Shelf. Now the A-walk is happening as well. Fame is once again on the flank. Norbert, he can't finish off the first in the corner. Smoke still protecting him, but there's Fame, as I mentioned. And James takes the low HP Mikey already.
Impossible.
Bomb plant has to go down, but legs are exposed for Norbert. Another kill, almost a second. That's a great shot from Buzz, and Crystal took Fame in the meantime on that flank. So the bomb's not yet down, but it's back into a 2 versus 2. Buzz is going to feel so nervous about going for this on low HP, so they choose to double swing. Unfortunately, it's Buzz, the low HP player, still alive. Bomb plant will finally get punched in, but James has got him locked behind the site, and patience is always a virtue when it's James. He always holds these angles, but Buzz, he betters him, and what a way to do it.
9 out of 10 times. Apparently that was a 10.
Tag for Modo as well. That nade might be pretty close to Norbert. 16 health to spare. Electronic only goes 1 for 1. Norbert is so screwed here. Easy pre-fire for Crizzen, and even with Flit's position, Almost gets taken down as well, does Flit, but he gets the kill. Covers it into a 3v3. Bomb plant will be attempted. Flit obviously wants to maybe go for a spam through the wood, but can't with that molly there. And they wouldn't have got any damage anyway with where Buzz had planted.
And to be honest, judging by the economy of OG right now, just playing for the exits, getting a couple kills is not going to be too bad. That is if they win the fights. We didn't really get to see what actually happened in towards T-spawn there, but assuming the MP9 was able to get at least one kill.
We've got an even game again. He's in on Norbert. Corner, Pyjamas not being cleared. It's a little bit slow to get the first, which means he only goes 1 for 1. Him still has that AWP, but will hop away from that more aggressive angle. Was trying to join up with Flit to play off of his contact, but can no longer do that, and he'll be flashed off the line.
Yeah, and now you know the AWP is here challenging once again. This is so risky from Mikey, but he just deletes him off the angle. That's the speed you want to see from the young man. Fame, though, once again, aggressive in towards A. Again, taking all that space, and again, it's going to set up VP for success. The refrags are good, but it's Norbert with the CZ just mowing them down one after the other. And Fame, a 1 versus 1 against the 13 HP of Crizzen. There should be no way he loses this one, surely. Crizzen doesn't even have the bomb on his back and open up the distance a little bit to pick it up. Fame has made a lot of steps, a lot of noise. So Crizzen should know exactly where Fame is, but he's got 20 seconds. Surely doesn't have the time to run back A, and I feel like both Fame and Crizzen know it. Fame is just going to clear his back real quick, make sure that Crizzen doesn't have any flanking shenanigans in mind, but he's definitely not thinking about A being a possibility. Crizzen will eventually have to tap the bomb. There it goes. 7 seconds. This one is the one that he needs to stick, though, and he taps it the second time. Gonna go for the fight. Fame, laser focus, locked in for another VP round.
Yeah, UMP on Flit of all things. They do seem to be a bit more UMP enjoyers in the last few months or so. Fame will now realise what's coming his way. Needs to deliver once again. He's got James' help. It's the James-Fame duo. They work together for 1, 2, well, technically 3 kills because Mikey has destroyed Buzz. No. It's awkward. And Fiku, he was hoping his team would be able to do some work on A to allow this flank to do something, but it's not really going to anymore.
Yeah, an A pop like this one, when you don't have a single smoke or a Molotov, is always going to be a difficult one to pull off and make work. Fiku, that's some good damage, is at least keeping.
Didn't really make a big difference on the scale of rounds, thankfully for them, but still, it's always awkward. Flit pushing deep this time against the Tech 9. Fiku stuck. They try and find their way through to remove him from this position, but they're just absolute shooting gallery for Flit, and the reaction on the 4th is lovely. Crizzen's been spotted working out cave, and Norbert will deal with that one too. A stolen away, but who cares? All 5 alive. All's well and good for Virtus.pro.
Yeah. Also, it's the fact that Fiku goes for that swing. It kind of felt like he wanted to go for the refrag middle, but him going down means that Crizzen can't push and go out lane through the door smoke. So if he's there like, whoa, I can't do anything about this, can I? Oh, no.
That's another win. Another win for James over Modo. Right-click flash over the top. Could mean he'll go down, but Norbert's here. And another good kill. Stays alive behind Pillar and waits for a flash from a teammate. He gets him one more, and it sets up Electronic on the rotation. That's 14 kills. Buzz is creeping forward. Electronic's checking for it, and that is 15. VP in more control, and I feel like they've been in a game for quite a long time.
And now we're seeing that performance out of Electronic, who had, again, some of his best events in the last month, right? Even though they didn't make it through the Blast Foe Showdown, he still posted a 118 rating. I am real 115. Thunderpick so far has been looking good. Had a 111 at the ESO Pro League, so we're seeing some rejuvenation coming out of him. And we're seeing what not clearing your angles does to a man. As Norbert will get a kill, but still, OG could be in a decent position to get around.
Oh, Flit, just... Mikey is shifting into the open. Actually, to be fair, a bit of an over jiggle by Flit. That nade could have definitely caused his own demise, but in the end, it's the one from Fiku. Fame once again flanking though. 1 versus 3 total. Incendiary for the flank. I'm concerned for OG here. They need this third. Buzz making a lot of noise, but he's low HP. They're panicking, but thankfully Crizzen. Buzz wasted enough time there to get Crizzen into a position to guarantee a trade. It's something, but it is only 3.
As we're looking at Fame in his natural habitat.
Right,
getting ready to throw a smoke and a flash.
There we go, Fiku. Don't forget, he aced to the CT pistol on Dust 2. And he's got 2 more again here. Buzz in position, and Fiku's found another. Wow. Pistol Merchant today is Mr. Fiku. What a performance on these rounds. Unfortunately, it hasn't helped them overall. Flit looking to try and clutch 1 versus 5. Finds 1, but not 2. Good shot for Modo, and OG get the must win.
In the series so far. Matter of fact, I mean, these sides on Dust 2 were pretty lackluster. You were just, I guess, relying on the individuals pulling off a couple of big plays to keep you in the game. That's how bad it was.
Oh my goodness. MP9 spray empties the clip, and Flit's gonna pounce. Could be 2. He's playing it very carefully. That was a little bit too carefully, and it actually gives Modo and Mikey good opportunities to play off each other. Norbert, yeah, I was gonna say, if he goes into Jag, there's something to work with, but if he goes straight past lane, then Krisen has the freest of free kills. Well done from OG.
Definitely not the amount of maps that you would expect, especially in a matchup between VP and OG. You would think most of the time that if one of the teams was playing, I don't know, 2 best of 3s on average every 2 weeks, it would be VP, right? You'd think that OG is the team that's on the grind a lot more, and they have been.
And he just goes for swings on sort of periodic timings while they execute with the Tech 9s. Actually, he chooses to drop off to trade into a Donut. And now Modo realizes what's going on. They will not leave him there. And he goes aggressive. Modo is struggling here. Getting run down by the Tech 9. Oh, it's painful to watch. Norbert will remove him. And Krisen has to trade. Thankfully, it's a trade on the AK. But Norbert can pick it back up.
Yeah, and he's one of the armored players as well. This is going to be really dangerous. They want to play with the majority of their numbers into our CT. But this angle from James could be really powerful, even only with a Pit 250.
Step forward, AK's picked up, and he actually catches Mikey with 1 bullet at the end. In comes the P250. Oh, aim punch though. It's awkward, and they actually do trade their way back in. Well figured out OG. I was close for VP. That would definitely put an early nail in the coffin, but it keeps OG's slight recovery in play.
Make OG as nervous as possible, failing the jump or the boost a couple times there for Jane, but Meadow has been left wide open for VP to use. Of course, that's going to make you a little bit suspicious of where exactly the AVP of Modo is going to be residing. Mikey has to be careful, though. He's been spotted in towards the donut.
Lit still playing around that smoke. 2 players here, though. Oh, Buzz does really well. Really well to find both Electronic and Flip. But that's a shot from Norbert. Goodness me, Krisen given no chance whatsoever. And they know that, of course, Buzz is stuck in Donut still.
No.
Maybe that's why Fiku peeks from CT, just to try and give Buzz some support, but it's not going to work. Another flash will come in from CT, and if VP see that, they'll know where the last 2 remaining players are right now. Fame's going to try and commit to a plant with Norbert holding his hand, and it works. Modo is now locked away, only got the AWP, no utility. You know what the answer is here. So they're already down to 2 smokes, 1 incendiary. Make that 3, actually. I think one's just been picked up, yeah. 3 smokes, 1 flash, and 1 incendiary with 1 minute 30 to go is really not amazing. Buzz is going to have to multi-frag again here. Fame's going to check it properly, but good crosshair placement. Thankfully, Norbert ducks under the second. Still on tree again. Krisen can't really peek far behind the smoke, and he's half exposed. Oh, Norbert should have got that one. I think even if he did, obviously, Electronic would have got taken down by Mikey, and he spins around to deal with Flit in mid as well. That's Mikey's probably best moment of the entire game, actually, that denies everything for VP. Doing it again. And they might not expect it 2 rounds in a row, especially on a slightly different angle, and one player's already bypassed it slightly. Oh, James not even looking. He's got wonderful timing on this one. It's 1 for 3. It's 2.
No way.
They still haven't traded him yet. James has to go in for it, and he's got the AWP. It makes it doubly awkward, and Buzz will just hop away. But will continue to fight. James holding the tighter angle, will finally get the kill. But Modo took Flit in the meantime elsewhere. Good battling from OG here.
Yeah, this is starting to look really good on the CT side. And again, Virtus.pro just struggling to pick up the slack on the offense. Missed shot from Modo. And James, you still have 60 seconds to work with. Fiku needs to realize that he needs to go back B, by the way. And he needs to realize that now. He's pushing all the way forward. Okay. He's stabbing A and middle, and everyone else is leaving A and rotating B. That works as well. But there was a time window for VP to get onto the B bomb side with Doubt. anyone realizing. And again, Viku's not going to spot anything in towards middle. He doesn't know. Are they up B? Are they in towards Cheetah? Are they in towards the round? Now they've spotted them out though. Mikey, good for the first. Hope on the refract. James is going to be wayward with the shot. Good mid-rounding by OG. And they pick up one more on the CT side. Trap, this one is in the oven. And it really is cooking.
Not wrong, but hang on. It's going super aggressive to the corner of the Jag smoke, and he helps out toward mid too. Kristen realizes he has to go for something, so I think that was a self flash in toward the lane position to get that kill back. And keeps him in the conversation of the round, considering VP got their 2 in mid very, very quickly. But there's a lot of map control now.
Yeah, definitely is. The only thing that they have going on for them is that Moto was unannounced, but now he will announce himself, and Norbert again just mows them down. This time it's a double in towards the B-bomb side, and this round is as good as over just on the back of that double kill. OG have money, but Moto just has no reason to go for that, even attempt, even think about trying to retake this B-bomb side. This is going to be VP on 11. Yeah, that's absolutely awful. You don't feel like you've done anything wrong. They didn't know you had so many numbers in towards the B-bomb side either, and you've just been tagged down. Mid reclear from the CT side though. VP might want to swing into this one. Norbert finds one. They seem to realize, they seem to know that they have the upper trap though. And Moto, one miss shot and he's gonna go down as well. And there it goes. A double for Norbert once again. Still, you have one more player in towards the A-bomb side. It's gonna be Buzz.
He's done so much good work on this side of the map in this game. Needs another multi, maybe even a bit more than that. Goes aggressively for Electronic and takes it while he's throwing util. Back into a 3v3, but it's a very skewed 3v3 with the HP bars. 20 seconds though, and now VP rotating that bomb back toward B. Kristen's in the right position to deal with this. If he gets one and somehow manages to stay alive behind the corner of the site, as you can see, that would be brilliant. But there is a smoke in play that will aid the bomb plant. He can just spam this, and he finds it. Drops it on the floor. 4 seconds. Round over. OG have evened us up at 11 all. James could go down after time. He has. That makes it doubly awkward for VP. Flitz is trying to stay alive desperately, and he will. But James only 1,800 in the bank. Game has been given the op despite dying after time in the previous. They still haven't had enough money just to get that, and they're going pure contact. A little bit of utility, but we're up B very, very fast, and VQ needs to stay alive, playing inside those smokes, but it's going to be blown open. Mikey will get 2 though, and that's huge from Mikey. He's recovered his KD to 17-17, and it's his best we've seen from him today. Jay needs to clutch some kills here, but it's not going to happen. He only finds Kristen, and Mikey's on for the ace here. Electronic with the Tech 9 should be able to hunt him down. He absolutely will, but he's now tagged up again and caught behind the site pillar. OG, what a recovery. Yeah, obviously it was so comfortable for VP in the first half. We were kind of saying this is the VP that we need to see in the series. Now it's gone the complete opposite way, and Buzz is doing it again outside A. The 3rd time, or maybe even 4th time, he's been in that position and done decent work. He gets a 1-for-1. It does give an AK over to Norbert. And actually, OG are choosing to fight more. This could be problematic. Mikey's gone down. Thankfully, Kristen gets a quick trade. It ensures the even 3v3. And Kristen, is he going to re-smoke that and push beyond it? I thought he was, but he'll play a bit safer.
Just picking up from you, so yeah. You don't want to believe in yourself that much. It's a good thing to believe in yourself, but maybe not to that extent, especially when you have still a Molotov, smoke, no quick rotations in towards the A-bomb side. You staying alive is the only way that OG can hold on to that double man setup in towards B. And now it's going to get tested already for Viku. There goes the first and the second.
Wow.
And there it will go as well for VP. We're going to see a 3rd map out of this unless Electronic has got a 1 versus 3 somewhere in there. And at least the bomb plant will be confirmed. You couldn't get spammed, couldn't get killed by the Oper, but the P comes in and Moto will be quick enough. OG with an incredible ancient reverse sweep on the CT side, and VP ball. And I don't really know, or bow down, I don't really know how to explain what happened. They had a 9-3 lead on halftime. Apparently not. Thunderpick still have them as the favorites to pick this one up, but OG, D side, Anubis. Definitely we finally see a good D side, right?
And the bomb can already go down on B on the pistol. They have No utility left, of course, or anything else to work with here. So it's going to be down to Fame, Smoke, and the kit on Flit to get this retake in action. They are grouping up 4 towards CT, looking for a swing together. Buzz stuck in the corner, can't connect with any headshots, and Fame gets his kill. But Modo will swing off the contact from the back of the site. Jame does really well to find one more, though, and there is Flit. Kit still up, Smoke recovered by Jame. They'll be on the bomb right now, and now it's all down to Fiku. I don't think he's got enough bullets to be able to connect with any of these. He gets some kills, but there's no way you can find the diffuser. And all well and good. VP will take it with a nice retake.
I've always seen Kristen as a really good Anubis player and in-game leader in general. Was one of the best maps for Mouse NXT, but of course this is a different group of players he's got now.
Oh. Electronic seen the arm. Oh no.
My god.
But Fiku deletes him. I'm sure Electronic maybe had his eyes widen for a second there, realizing there was an opportunity, but they could just get run down again. Fame can't get one from the site. The AK on Mikey gets the open kill with 3 health to spare. And even though Jame finds Buzz, I think this is a fall away again for VP. They just can't string these rounds together, it feels like right now.
No. And that 1-1D, by the way, throws such a massive spanner into the works. I know it's just 1 kill, but there's the fact that Electronic, if he gets that kill, he's going to realize there's no one else in front of B. Rotations towards A are going to be quicker, and Fame would have probably received a little bit of support. Unfortunately for Norbert, a 1 versus 4, and if we're talking about particular names, Norbert has been one of the most impactful players in the server so far, right? We've not seen too many mistakes. We've seen a lot of good multi-kills, even on Engine, even when they let it slip. He was still doing a good job.
Without a doubt. Obviously, the utility is limited, but that's really not the problem. VP can put in a good shift in this round, possibly win it, have bonus money if they survive with multiple players alive. 1.5 investment, and they'll be confident. I mean, they've got their buy in the next. Buzz stuck behind the boxes. They definitely know that, but obviously they don't want to swing into an angle into that canal position. Not many bullets left for Buzz, but somehow on the transfer, while blind, I have to say there's probably a bit of luck involved in that one. He finds Jame too.
Yeah, I was gonna say, oh, that's a lightning quick shot from Electronic. I was gonna say that flash actually blinds him. Gets a double out of it though, and Modo's got that mid-rotation under lock. Norbert completely blindsided. Modo actually allows Kristen to go down first, and Flit now has the bomb. A 1 versus 2. Modo is all alone here. Gotta make sure you don't miss too many of those shots. Fiku was in towards that B bomb site. Flit definitely in a winnable position. He's got the bomb, an AK, he's got head armor.
This is Flit. Sort of Flit round where he can take these, but he's just been timing. Obviously, he knew he was stuck between 2 angles. I'm sure a lot of people in chat right now are awaiting Simple's second game. Actually, no, I'll get back to this. It's an important point, and I want to save it for a moment where I can talk about it and yap.
Sure.
I need to yap about the round right now. BQ has found Norbert, and already they did lose Kristen thanks to a bit of aggression from Jame. 2. Fame is here, but he can't connect with Buzz. Bomb can be retrieved. A site completely taken. It's obviously a long way away. Electronic, I think he maybe saw a glimpse of the rotation there. But he's found the AK. The question is, when does his internal clock tick over of when Fiku will arise and peak from T-spawn? It looks like actually Mike is coming back to help the cross, but Fiku is so ready for it. They even spot the second as well. So they've got all the intel.
Mikey's up close and personal as well, Flit. Elevated angle. Keeps on jiggling, even though this is just an outbite. Still important, and Mikey wins the fight. This is horrid right now.
VP own a mess at the moment. Completely in a disarray, and you know, Jame could get caught at the end here too. The point I was going to make is that obviously I think a lot of people in chat right now are awaiting Simple's second game in this tournament for Falcons, and the brutal reality is if it keeps going like this, it could be an elimination match against Electronic.
Kristen, Buzz, Modo, and Fiku, and you'd have VP and Falcons in the elimination game. How does that sound? Say that again, the entire thing. I know it was quite a long speech, longer than what I imagined, but yeah, it's completely crazy.
Yeah, that chicken can't believe it either. Electronic at least has got a start to this round. He's removed VQ, and if VP can scramble 4 or 5 out of this half, it's still very doable. And of course, on the disadvantaged side, and they have managed to figure this one out. Crizzen crept through and got a very cheeky opening, but thankfully for Virtus.pro, it was immediately traded. Now VP will sort of retreat to this bait setup that I've seen them use many a time. Problem is, there is a molly on Buzz, and he's in a good position to use it. He spotted one player exposed from that position, but that is the all-important duel. Baiting now is probably won't even be necessary. Mikey, 1 versus 4. Nice shot on Electronic, but there's the instant trade by Norbert, and even if he went down, there would have been a teammate right next to him to try and do the same.
Which is the last second replacement in a team that has 7 losses in their last 8 best of 3s. You're going to be dancing around your homes for both those teams, but of course, VP, not to be taken out of the equation just yet. Let's not forget, this is CT side Anubis, so the fact that they're struggling early on doesn't necessarily mean...
An important one, removing Crizzen, his counterpart IGL from the round. IG will choose to go in toward A, and James has been spotted out toward Heaven and doesn't want to reface unless it's off a teammate's contact, and Fame takes that contact, gets owned, but thankfully James will trade, and Norbert is here once again in camera, gets 1 quick kill, 2 versus 4, Flit is close, good dig, that's so much damage. We think Norbert will get this kill in a matter of seconds, but Fiku's still healthy, kind of in the open, trying to fight to recover this round! Mikey's found James, and Fiku has found the final 2. That looked impossible 2v4, and another example of how VP are just struggling this afternoon.
I'm just not sure even OG believed they just pulled this one off, by the way. This was absolutely ludicrous. And yeah, you can say that one again. That round is on Mikey and Fiku entirely. Look at those fights. And Norbert played it right. He didn't want to swing on the first contact because he knew he could be going down. And yeah, Lambert is really sipping on VP right now. Let's see. Definitely will need to finish off VP here if they want to. That is, if they reach the spots that actually give you some prize money. VQ. Get an opening kill. Electronic with 1 in response. Buzz and Moto incredibly low on HP because of the util, but it doesn't matter. They're all going down like dominoes. And it's just Fame left. He needs a big play. There goes the first one. There goes the second. Might need a third. Switches to the ESP. Just tap it away. A lot of damage, but not a third kill. Onto Chris, and at least he's given Norbert a chance.
No HP behind Cake. I know that bomb plant is where it is, and there's the HE in play. It's Norbert versus Fiku. Norbert has been so imperative for VP in these clutches, but he doesn't know where Fiku's playing from. Another big round from Fiku.
Look at the buy once again. And look at that opening kill. He even spotted the ult there. This is so much information. If Buzz is able to get out of here alive, or God forbid, even take down James, this could be really difficult for VP.
Nothing's going right for them. They try and retake B.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my word, if Flip didn't get that kill. They try and retake B after they've lost a player on A. James gets goosed through the wall for 8 HP, I think it was, which was kind of crazy. But Crizzen's already in Temple, and Flit is just not ready for that. So much aggressive, assertive control over the map for OG in this entire game. Modo deals with James, and VP are getting embarrassed. OG, like music to their ears. A tournament they didn't even know they were going to be playing in. And look at them. How good the utility usage. They're just not holding back whatsoever. Pace is being continued, and nor is Fame. That is wild to burst through the smoke on that timing. But he's been smoked off on the flank, naded off on the flank. Buzz has found Electronic. Fiku's even got a flank possibility at some point. Fame's little lurk behind will not work. And Fiku could flank the flanker as well. Flit is here, but he needs 2 kills somehow from this position. I can't quite believe what I'm seeing here. VP, the lack of reps on Anubis is really showing them up right now. And we really could be seeing Simple versus Electronic in the elimination match. It's 10-2 for OG at half.
They played the qualifier, right? They lost to alternate attacks in the qualifier. But now they get a direct spot in the thing, and they've been playing really, really well. This BESTIA round, this could seal the deal here. This could send them into the winner's matchup in Electronic. There's so much pressure, there's so many fights. You just can't get a grip of the situation.
He's finding Fame comfortably, even with that little work smoke put into play. He's going to get another. trying to create gaps in that smoke to make it even easier. And it's Jame with a P250 and a 1v4.
Make life even more miserable for Electronic on VP.
Oh, God, don't
Imagine.
Imagine. Pop will come through. It'll give them something in the next round. Actually, they didn't realize where Jame was playing from. Fiki just ran in completely on a timing that he wasn't expecting. But all good. They will get the instant trade thanks to Mikey. And the whole team performance from OG has been so good. As I said, Fiki has had incredible moments. Buzz has had incredible moments.
Still will be an absolute banger. And early on, we'll have to say bye-bye to two teams that you're probably thinking are the favorites to go out of their group.
Yeah, teams that you want to see in the main event in Berlin, of course. And might not get a chance to see them. Modo was going to continue to go aggressive outside A for a second there, but hops away and actually might bait Krisen in. Fame is just not expecting it at all. There will be a flash in play. Actually, it works really well. Thankfully, Modo will reface, sort of obviously not getting caught by that flash. Electronic might need one kill here. That's a great one on
see the second?
I'm not sure.
No.
It's a position for Mikey, and there we go. M4 Fade getting put to good use, and it's down to Jame. Nice tap on the first, and he gets a 1 versus 1 against his counterpart Orpa, but it's rifle versus rifle. And actually, Galil versus Galil. If VP want any chance in this game, they need a Jame clutch here.
Yeah, and he knows that Modo was aggressive in towards A, so he's expecting him to come out of connector. James taking a great advanced position. Issue is Modo doesn't have a kit, doesn't have a smoke, doesn't have a Molotov, nothing to flush him out with, and he's gonna have to make a gamble. Actually, it's the pre-fire walking into the angle, but James
with the scout and 5-7s, Deagle on Fiku. Fame looking to peek, but there's a good counter flash, and he's mid-jump away. And look at the cavalry arriving right now. Flit needs to be careful. He's done so much damage. It might activate the nade. It does. James gets 1 and 2. We can relax. Calm down. All good.
Ooh. We had a 4-8-1 on map 1, a 3-9-1 on map 2. So we're just progressing.
Nice shot from Mikey.
We see the cheeky smile as well. He's like, I headshot Jame with a scout.
And you know, like, you already brought it up a little bit, but it's completely new surroundings for Mikey. Yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see how he does. Obviously, not the fastest game in history, but he's really shown up in important moments, especially in that second half of Ancient.
Let's start talking about Jame, by the way, because this form is terrifying. He's 17-9. He is leading VP to a potential comeback. Oh my God. Someone call 911 because Krisen just broke the backs of VP quite literally. Where did that come from?
Oh, he just crept through mid and dropped down behind them. That is insane. Buzz should go down. He's not aware of Electronic being on that angle, so it brings it back into a 2v2. But Krisen being an absolute nuisance right now, and Fiku has got his hands. They're holding hands now in this 2v1 to get OG to match points. Norbert has been so critical for VP in some of these rounds. He's been dragging them through some tough situations when needed. Oh, but he's looked away at exactly the wrong time. It's so frustrating. And Krisen will take it with the picked up AWP. VP have a long way to go on this comeback. OG need only 1.
I mean, yeah, we're not talking tier 1 because he hasn't really got into play on that level, but it's young in-game leaders, proactive, taking a lot of responsibility, and James doesn't even pull the trigger against Mikey. He's gonna burn to a crisp. Yeah, usually that's not the part of your body you scratch after wearing a cheap suit, but they will be scratching the heads, yeah.
Buzz behind the smoke in A main. Fame and Norbert together, and he's got the exact right timing on it. He finds another multi-kill. Flip will trade, and Electronic finds Krisen, but the damage is significant. OG on the brink here. Modo aggressive. There's the kill with the AWP. It's all Electronic. What a big upset we have on our hands here. VP showing that form we saw a little bit of improvement on in recent times maybe has come back to bite them the wrong way. And we're on the edge of seeing this man right here, Electronic, go up against his former teammate, Simple, in the elimination match. That's exactly what we are going to get. Can you believe it? OG, a late replacement to this tournament for unpaid, have managed to get a win over one of the favourites.